I'm Carrie, this is Etienne, and this is our daughter Savannah. We took a summer sabbatical and traveled down the St. Lawrence Seaway, from Detroit, Michigan to St. John, New Brunswick. This was a 2,000 nautical mile journey through 15 commercial locks and took us 2 months to complete on our beautiful trimaran unleaded. We traveled through some hallmark Canadian cities and sailed by some beautiful coastal scenery. Here's a few glimpses of what we discovered. In this leg of the journey, we sailed from Detroit, Michigan, across Lake Erie, through the Welland Canal, and to Toronto. So we are bombing through Lake Erie. We left Detroit on Saturday morning, stopped in Erie on the Canadian coast of Lake Erie, stopped there, anchored overnight, and now we're heading to the Welland Canal, still motoring. The water is glass, and we've seen no other boats on the lake. Stick it, pull it off.
Yes, stick it on and pull it off. Get yourself a nice boat sticker at alpinegraphics.com. Call my boy Ian and my gal Sharon. They'll get you hooked up with a good deal. Tell Etienne sent you.
Okay, I think it's officially the start of our 2-month vacation.
Yeah. Just rushed across Lake Erie.
Mm-hmm.
2.5 days.
Yep. And tomorrow we are going through the Welland Canals. Total of 8.
8 blocks.
8 locks.
We're going down 326 feet.
We're going down Niagara Falls,
yeah,
essentially.
It's called the Niagara Escarpment, says Google.
Beautiful. I'm a little nervous. What did they say? Wear gloves. Your fenders are going to get destroyed. Mm-hmm. We're going to use poles to push off the walls. What else?
That's pretty much it. Hopefully there's no boats tied up to us. That's the worst.
That's a possibility, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But we're only 6 apparently going down tomorrow.
Oh.
Says the marina here.
And no big ships, or we're with the ships?
You cannot be with the ships. They'll crush you.
Mm.
Yeah.
We forgot to mention the cost. How much was it?
It's $200 for the 8 blocks.
And we had to pay online, right, ahead of time?
Yeah. You can go down on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, and you can go up Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I think.
Okay.
Sunday, no pleasure craft.
Nope. Church day.
Yeah. There's commercial boats.
On Sundays?
Every day.
Oh, okay.
Every day.
Cool.
That's my understanding.
Cool. And if you're going up, the requirement is that you have 3 people on board. I think it's just for like safety and maneuvering. But if you're going down the canal or the locks, then you only need 2.
Good morning. We are at the top of Welland Canal. Bridge number 1 right here. We are with 3 other boats. There should be 6, but 2 of them have not showed up yet. It's about 7 a.m. and we're just waiting for their call on the radio. So I'm listening to VHF 14 here. That's where they call us and kind of organize the whole passage. So
I love making breakfast when we're underway. I don't know why. It gives me something to do maybe. And this morning we're gonna have some scrambled eggs with our built-in inductive cooktop, which is a new feature. And we're gonna have some toast as well with butter.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here.
And welcome to Bar Unleaded. Yeah. We have a satisfied customer here, enjoying the show.
All right, that was our first lock. We didn't even have to tie off. We went down 3 feet and they just kind of let you float and figure out yourself in the lock. So very easy. We are entering lock number 7. And it looks like you're falling off a cliff. It's kind of crazy.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh.
What do you think?
Every time. All right, so we're here at the top of a lock, and the way it works is you have one of those lines that they throw you. What I do is I run it through that cleat and then to a winch, and as we go down the lock, we have to let that go, otherwise the boat will be suspended on the wall. So it's pretty easy. As long as you don't mess that part up, you're good. Oh, Savannah, qu'est-ce qui se passe?
We're at lock number 3 right now. We have 2 more. We made it through the Welland Canal. We're currently in Port Dalhousie. We were planning on anchoring just outside the exit of the canal in Lake Ontario, but it was way too wavy, way too windy, so crazy. There's a bunch of windsurfers out there on the beach and it's freezing, so good for them, but they're having a great time. Lesson learned from the canal. One thing that they don't have on the Q&A in the website is the time to start. So you definitely have to be at the docks at 7 a.m. And it's the docks at the start of the canal where the bridges and all that stuff are. We thought that we had to be at the first lock at 7 a.m. So we're like, okay, we have to leave super early. We woke up at like 5:30 and that was absolutely unnecessary. So lesson learned. And they make it sound super crazy that you have to wear gloves and you're gonna get rope burns and your fenders. Like honestly, it wasn't even that bad. Obviously we went down river, down the lock. So I think that's a lot better than going up, but definitely don't be freaked out. It's definitely not a scary process. It was actually really fun. So yeah. And we did it with a baby. She was pretty cool. She cried a little bit. We tried sticking her in a chair and having her watch us one time, and she just falls over side to side. So we're working on it, but she did a really good job. She's so cute. It's a foggy morning here in Port Dalhousie. We're gonna get a coffee and then sail to Toronto. Who's inside? Are we eating breakfast with a sore tooth?
What are we doing?
Getting coffee.
Mm-hmm. Oh, right here.
Yeah.
Balzac Roasters. Where are we going?
Toronto.
Yeah.
25 miles away.
Should be quick.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my